Ready.
The regular board meeting of the Village of Norridge, Wednesday, May 13, 2015. Meeting is now called the order. Roll call, please.
President Shmurra.
Here.
Clerk Budnick. Trustee Kucharski.
Present.
Trustee Tannhauser.
Here.
Trustee Solomowski.
Here.
Trustee Faligario.
Here.
Trustee Gregorio.
Present.
Trustee Justin.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. If no cup hats on, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I ask the village clerk to announce the results of the April 7, 2015 consolidated general election as certified by the county clerk.
The Cook County Clerk, having completed a canvass of all votes cast for trustees for the Village of Norridge, certifies the following vote totals. Dominic Faligario, 30%, 1,468 votes. Dominic Solomowski, 30%, 1,465 votes. Donald Gelsomino, 29%, 1,418 votes. And Peter Pavone, 9.8%, 477 votes. The Village of Norridge has 8,200 registered voters. There were 1,800 ballots cast with a 22% turnout. This election, having been certified by David Orr, is set to be elected. The results are Dominic Faligario, Dominic Solomowski, and Donald Gelsomino being elected to the position of trustee.
Motion to accept the certified results of April 7, 2015 consolidated general election.
Make a motion.
Motion trustee Tannhauser, second by trustee Kucharski. Vote please. 6-0, motion carries. At this time, we'd like to swear in the candidates. We will start with Dominic Faligario. You can please stand up for the podium, please. Trustee Faligario is being sworn in by Judge Donald M. Devlin.
All right, please raise your right hand and say after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of trustee of the Village of Norridge to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Next is Dominic Solomowski.
Please raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of village trustee
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the village of trustee for the Village of Norridge
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
You got it right, I got it.
Next, Donald Gelsomino.
Seriously, tell you All right, please raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of trustee of the Village of Norridge
of the office of trustee of the Village of Norridge
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Dom, and Don. We're happy all three of you are back. Now, time to get back to work. Need a motion to approve and adopt the minutes of the regular meeting of April 22nd, 2015, as presented and published, and that they may be made part of the record hereof.
So moved, Mr. President.
Trustee Solimowski?
Second.
Trustee Tannhauser, vote please. 6-0, motion carries. Let's go to the President's report. Just quickly on the airport, if you saw the Sun Times today, we're fighting the diagonal runways, and now they're ripping up the diagonal runways. This goes to show you they don't listen to anybody. And, we had a Congressman Quigley, we had a senator from Illinois, Monroe, we had Representative Marwick, Representative McCall, sponsored bills that are down currently in Springfield right now, ready to be voted on, and they're ripping up runways. It's just been very frustrating dealing with the FAA and the city of Chicago. And we'll just leave it at that. Committee reports, we'll start with Finance, Trustee Gregorio.
Thank you, Mr. President. Under discussion, I have nothing. Action item, the President presents his proposed budget for the fiscal year, May 1st, 2015 to April 30th, 2016 to the Village Board. I'd like to make a motion that the Village Board accept the President's proposed budget and that be placed into committee pending a public hearing.
Second.
Motion Gregorio, seconded by Kucharski. Vote please. 6-0, motion carries.
I'd like to make the motion to hold a public hearing on Wednesday, May 27th, 2015 at 6 p.m. at the Village Hall, 4000 Alcott Avenue, to discuss the proposed village budget for the fiscal year May 1st, 2015 to April 30th, 2016, and the village court be instructed to place a legal notice of said hearing in a paper of general circulation.
Second.
Motion Gregorio, seconded Kucharski. Vote please. 6-0, motion carries.
Are there any questions or modifications to my agenda C through I? Hearing none, I'd like to make a motion to accept the finance agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion Gregorio, seconded Kucharski. Vote please. 6-0, motion carries.
That is all I have, Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Public Works, we have nothing at this point. Law, Ordinance, and Economic Development, Trustee Delegario.
Thank you, Mr. President. Under discussion, I don't have anything to say. Action items, I have one lonely item. Are there any questions as towards contents, or if not, I'd like to make a motion that approve the notice.
Second.
Motion Delegario, seconded Gregorio. Vote please. 6-0, motion carries.
That is all I have, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Trustee Delegario. Water Department, Trustee Tannhauser.
Thank you, Mr. President. Under discussion, I have none. Under action items 8 through E, if anybody has any questions or modifications, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion Tannhauser, seconded Solimowski. Vote please. 6-0, motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Police, Trustee Kucharski.
Thank you. Under discussion, I have nothing, sir. And I only have one, and make a motion to accept item 8 in my action.
Trustee Kucharski,
Second.
motion, seconded Trustee Solimowski. Vote please. 6-0, motion carries. Village Properties, HR, Insurance, Trustee Gelsomino.
Under discussion, I have nothing, Mr. President. Under action, any questions on E through E? Tonight, I'd like to make a motion to accept.
Second.
Motion Trustee Gelsomino, seconded Trustee Gregorio. Vote please. 6-0, motion carries. Transportation, Parking, ONCC, Lighting Project, Trustee Solimowski.
Thank you, Mr. President. A couple items for discussion. We had suggested some parking variations, and having talked to Trustee Gregorio, who along with Trustee Kucharski went out and viewed the streets, I received their input. Trustee Tannhauser and myself went out the other day and we took a look at it, and we got some input. So I'm going to keep this in committee. I'd like to talk to Trustee Gelsomino and Trustee Delegario regarding the input of the board with that as well. So that's about that. But we do have our Memorial Day service coming up on Sunday, May 24th, which is coming up here very shortly. We do have the 50 flags for Great Lakes Naval that is going to be here. We also have the 85th U.S. Army Band, which will be here as well, playing. And our guest speaker is, I may have difficulty with his last name, Brigadier General Fred May Okoko from the United States Army. And also, we're gonna have a nice little addition with this too. We have some individuals who are gonna be sworn in into the military, so they'll be taking their oath and entering into the service there as well too. So that'll be part of the ceremony as well. That's all I have.
Can I ask a question on committee, is this in relation to the specific streets? for
It
the
was just
parking?
that was proposed from last,
From the proposed
yes,
streets, the last.
yes,
Okay.
yes. That's all I have for discussion, Mr. President, but I do have items A, B, and C. If you have any questions regarding that. If not, I would like to make a motion, but just to be aware that I will be abstaining from item B for the vote.
Second.
Trustee Solimowski first, trustee Gelsomino second. Vote, please.
Except for B, I'm abstaining.
Okay, except for B is abstaining, and you're abstaining because that's your block that you live.
Yeah,
So
Yes.
everyone out there understands. It's not that he doesn't like the block, he lives on the block. General?
Nothing, thank you.
Nothing at all?
No.
Talk about the car show at all?
No.
No?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You want to talk about anything?
Should I?
It's up to you.
Okay, running here.
Car show at all? Go ahead.
There's gonna be our first annual Norridge Car Show, May 30th, from 8 to 2 at the Divine Savior parking lot. The entry fee, I believe, is $15.
Yep.
$15.
That's the entrance fee for
Per vehicle.
To bring in a car, right,
Right.
right.
Yeah.
That's if you wanna have a car in there, it's $15. Otherwise, we hope to see you all there.
How many cars was your response? How many people responded?
We have 250 responses so far, email-wise. The parking lot holds 200, is what we're told. It'll all depend on the weather, but there'll be food served. We'll have the Sweet Oasis there selling ice cream. We'll be selling, Brian's gonna be cooking up some burgers, sausage and hot dogs, so.
Additional parking will be on Orange Street for
That's it?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
At this time, I ask for comments from the public. If anybody wants to come up and address the board, this is your time. Okay.
Why?
This is trustee Gelsomino's favorite time. Asking for an adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
What a surprise. Trustee Gelsomino, seconded by trustee Solimowski. Vote please. 6-0. Motion carries. Next meeting in 2 weeks, and remember, 6 o'clock is the budget hearing. So we start a half hour early for the budget hearing. 6:30 is the regular meeting. Okay? Thank you very much.
Yeah, 2 weeks, yeah.